It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor Report, Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, we've been following this R. Kelly trial that's taking place in Brooklyn. And let me tell you, this one, it was a third woman who testified. She's now 39 years old. But she said that she was sexually abused by R. Kelly when she was 17. She also said R. Kelly told her and two other people he should be allowed to have sex with very young girls because he is a genius. He mentioned that he liked young girls and that people make such a big deal out of it. Even look at Jerry Lee Lewis. That's what she testified that he said. And that's, Jerry Lee Lewis is the one who married his 13-year-old cousin. He's a rock and roll singer. She said, he's a genius and I'm a genius. We should be allowed to do whatever we want. Look at what we give the world. That was R. Kelly's explanation to this girl. She's going by the name Stephanie while she's on the stand. She told the court that she first encountered R. Kelly when she was 16. At the Rock and Roll McDonald's in Chicago back in 98. She was with her boyfriend, best friend, and her best friend's boyfriend. An employee of R. Kelly gave her a slip of paper with his number on it, even though she said she was 16. He said, R. Kelly wants you to call him. She said she had no intention of doing that, threw out his number. But the following summer, she was working at a hotel, and she heard he was making an appearance at a Nike store around the corner. Her best friend was an aspiring singer, so she thought that she could introduce the two of them, and it would help her career. She said she ran into him as he was exiting the store. They started talking, and a week later they had their first sexual encounter while she was 17. She said she went to his studio and they had sex after she waited a few hours to even speak to him. She said that she had low self-esteem at the time of their meeting, and she had already experienced sexual trauma from a family member and from a former boss. She said it was the hardest time of her life. She said she did keep seeing him, and he was either very nice and charming or he was very controlling and intimidating. She said the sex was humiliating. He would control everything, instructing her on how she should moan even, and that he would, I don't even know if I could say this on the radio, so I won't say that part, but she said she would leave feeling disgusted and less than, and that he would make her assume a specific sex position, then leave the room and make her hold it for hours, and he would yell at her if she moved. She said, I would just be completely naked with my butt in the air just waiting there for him to come back. Now, she said one time she was in the car with him after he played a basketball game, and he made her give him oral sex even though there were two other people in the car. She said that was really disgusting because he just played basketball for an hour. She was embarrassed and tried to do it quietly, but he told her to make more noise while doing it because he wanted the people in the car to know. She said she was really scared. She never did live with him, but according to Stephanie, the first time he wanted to film their sex, she confided and she said, get out of, so one of her friend told her, get out of there, but she said, I did as he asked because I felt like I didn't have a choice. So her testimony was yesterday. This is the first time she's publicly spoken about what she said that R. Kelly did to her. And even though more than 20 years have passed since then, she said the memories of those 6 months that she was dating him still haunt her. She said it was the lowest time of her life. I've never been treated like that before or since. He humiliated me. He degraded me. He scared me.
How long does the trial last?
I don't know exactly how long it's going to last. I guess as soon as they hear everybody's testimony and then closing arguments. But
is he taking a stand?
I wouldn't think so, but I guess we'll see. Things can always change. Whew, that was hard to read, though, if you see everything that she had to say. All right, now it's also Friday, so there are some new albums out, and Belly has his new album out. See you next Wednesday. All right, also out today, West Side Gun. Also Currency, Highest in Charge. Lil Tecca, We Love You, Tecca 2. OGC, Jeezy World, Jackboy 2 is out. 4-2 Doug drops his deluxe album. Also, Kodak Black has a surprise mixtape out called Before the Album.
Young Yak, I listen to Kodak Black. Yak be snapping, I don't care what y'all say.
All right, also WizKid has his deluxe version of Made in Lagos. This album originally came out in October last year, but now he has the deluxe version available. Also, Indecent Proposal by Timbaland and Magoo officially is out now on all major digital streaming platforms. I know you're a big fan of Magoo. Also, some new singles out today. We've been playing Baby Keem featuring Kendrick Lamar, Family Ties already. I Swear Vezo featuring Lil Baby, Know the Difference. Meek Mill featuring Lil Baby and Lil Durk sharing locations.
Tough tune.
Also out today, Babyface Ray featuring Big Sean and Hit Boy, It Ain't My Fault. Rich the Kid featuring Polo G, Prada.
Babyface Ray be snapping too.
Russ, Can't Let Go. BTS featuring Meg Thee Stallion. This is the one that she was fighting with her label over, the Butter remix. All right,
Very-
East Atlanta MC Grip dropped his Shady Records debut album,
Grip hard.
IDFT. It stands for I Died For This, and it features a song called Mama Told Me. Also, Lil Boss, AON.
Salute to my guy, Lil Boss, North Charleston, 843. My guy, Ty, producer, Mossburg, Montana. What's happening? Grip hard, too, by the way. Grip tough.
Yes, and that is his Shady Records debut album out today, I Died For This. All right, and that is your Rumor Report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee.
And shout out to Michaela, who put out a single called Comfortable today also.
Comfortable.
Kayla
Yep.
got a little bop. Kayla got
All
a
right, now
bop.
Revolt. We'll see you on Monday. Everybody else, the People's Choice Mix is up next. Get your request in. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.